Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is Saturday the 17th of October in 2020. We are currently still in lockdown in Melbourne, Australia here. This is not going to be like my normal vlogs, and if you guys are seeing this, if I have decided to post any of this, I think it'll probably be just maybe the first part of it. I'm not really sure. Thursday night we found out that myself and my two older brothers got exemptions to travel across the border from Melbourne all the way up to Queensland to visit my mum, who is in hospital up there. So we live here and she lives here, and for months now, I think at least 4 or 5 months, the borders have been shut off to Victoria, the state where I live, from the rest of the country. We haven't been able to travel outside of Melbourne, even into regional Victoria, and we haven't been able to travel up to see our mum in Queensland either. So she has been sick for quite a while now. She has cancer. I think just over a year, maybe a year and a half. When we first found out, that not only did she have cancer, but it was terminal, it was stage 4, it was inoperable, and she had maybe a few months to live. And then there was a bit of a roller coaster ride about actually getting the correct diagnosis. We were told that actually they were wrong and there is no cancer and it's actually benign and it's fine. And then a few weeks after that call, we were told it actually is cancer and she only has months to live. So we've been dealing with this for a little while now. She's outlived all of the prognoses that she's been given so far, which is really good. But late last week on Wednesday, I got a call from the doctor saying that she's not getting any better and that she was back in hospital and things were deteriorating towards the end now. So Melbourne, the city that I live in, down the bottom of Australia, has been hit probably the hardest with COVID and COVID lockdown and restrictions out of the whole of Australia. There have been other states that have been hit really hard, but ours was definitely the worst. We've been shut off for the longest. We've been shut off from the rest of the country for the longest as well. But when we got the call on Wednesday that this was probably going to be the end, we started applying for special consideration exemptions to be able to cross the border and leave our state and travel up to see her. So Thursday night we found out that we actually had our exemptions approved, which was extremely rare, seeing as quite a few people who are in the same situation as us had them denied in the last couple months leading up to this. And then by Friday night we had our flights booked and we leave Monday morning. But the catch is that in Queensland right now, the rule is if you're traveling from Melbourne to Queensland, we're considered a hotspot in Australia and we're required to do 14 days of mandatory quarantine in a hotel up there before we're allowed out into the public. So considering our circumstances, we were given an extra exemption on top of the one to cross the border and enter into Queensland to say that during our stay in quarantine, we're allowed to leave the hotel and travel directly to the hospital to visit mum for really short hours, and we had to wear our full PPE while we were traveling there and back. As of Friday night, we found out that that exemption had also been approved as well. So me and my two brothers on Monday morning are going to be traveling across the border into Queensland from here in Melbourne. We're going to be flying there and I'm going to be doing a week of mandatory hotel quarantine, and both my brothers are going to be doing 2 weeks of hotel quarantine. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to film any of this or post any of this. But last night after we went to bed and everything had kind of like settled and we had a plan, Amy asked whether I was going to vlog this, because I guess it's similar to any other travel vlog kind of that I definitely would have vlogged beforehand, and I immediately said no, that I don't really want to do that. And she reminded me that I started the upgrade and this channel and the Instagram channel to find a community and a space where people like me who felt like they were a bit behind in life and they didn't get the handbook on how to create their like dream life could kind of come together and relate to each other and share our experiences and kind of make our own little handbook about how to get there. Because I thought surely I'm not the only one who woke up not naturally knowing the progression from Just Cuts Tuesday cheap rates to having their own hairstylist that you visit every 6 weeks for a hair makeover was a thing. So she just reminded me that I wouldn't be doing this for views or for clout or even to build much more of the community that we already have here, but that this was a prime example of the situation that I was looking for. And there wasn't anyone out there who was talking about it that I was looking for, someone to relate to, or someone who had been through it before, or just a familiar face who could talk about it and relate to me and feel the same things and know what I was going through, and there wasn't that. And so that's why I created the upgrade, so that there would be a platform and a place for these people to go to, and that maybe this experience might also be another one of those situations. So I don't know if I will post this or if I'll continue to vlog the whole rest of it, or whether it'll be too much or I don't want to, but I want the opportunity to at least look back on it if I want to. And that's half the reason why I do YouTube, is so I can document life and I can look back on those really big moments and remember them and relive them again and appreciate them again. But that also there might be even one person out there who is going through something similar to this and is looking for a face, or someone who's talking about it, or anybody for help, or someone to relate to, and that maybe this could be a chance to help them too. So I'm going to imperfectly and hopefully without judgment document what this next week and a half is going to be like for us. And I'm scared that other people will think that I'm emotionless or attention seeking for doing this, but it's not your life and it is my life. And I don't know how I will feel or what I will do or what's going to happen in the next week, but I want the chance to be able to look back on it and remember, and hopefully remember this as a positive time and a good time for me and my family, and know that even though that this last few days has been incredibly hard, that we got through it and we were able to see her like many other people weren't. And maybe if I'm brave enough to put this out there, maybe it'll be worth it, because it will help someone else to relate and know that they're not alone. So be patient with me on this vlog, be kind in the comments and your words, and I'll see you guys on the other side of it. Okay, first stop today is to go get our COVID test. So Amy is currently driving me to go get my COVID test, but that's where we're off to. Also, I'm just filming on my phone. It's probably going to be in and out of my phone and my camera, because I just don't even know what I'm going to film, so. COVID test is done. They did the double side of my throat and then one up my nose. And Amy was right, it doesn't hurt, but like very uncomfortable, and now my nose is kind of tingling. But that's number one thing ticked off. Alright fam, it's a little bit later on Saturday afternoon. Amy actually just got back from being out on an appointment because I had my COVID test this morning. I'm not allowed outside the house again until I get my negative result, which will hopefully be within 24 hours. So hopefully Sunday morning I'll get a text saying that I'm all good to go. But while she was out, she actually stopped and got us some snacks to pack in my suitcase on the way up there, so that we had some extra food and snacks and things if we needed it or wanted it while we were in hotel quarantine for those first couple of days while we're getting settled. So this is everything that she got us. It's mostly just junk food, but most of it is just like microwavable food. So snacks, there's chocolate and chips, dip, like these are little like microwave cakes things, which are really cute. I got some antibacterial mouthwash because my wisdom teeth are coming through again, and I just want to keep washing with that to make sure there's no infection. 2-minute noodles, and then Amy got me this really good like vacuum bags that like seals up your clothing, so you like don't use as much space in your bag. And we travel a lot, obviously, if you know our other vlogs, and so we have luggage organizers, but they're not like vacuum seal like this one. And then Amy just got us a like plastic pocket folder, and the folders for all of the documents that we need to have on the travel like up to Queensland. We all have to have copies of our exemptions, copies of the test of our COVID, copies of emails that we've had, like lodgement forms, like so many different things, flight itinerary details, documents about mum, letters from her doctors. We have to have all of those on hand. If at any point we get stopped and someone's questioning us why we're traveling, that we have everything there. It is Saturday night. It's like 8 o'clock. We are just finishing off cooking our dinner. T-minus, I don't know, like 30 hours till we go. I don't really know math.
I didn't know if you were going T-minus like 30 minutes till dinner or what you were doing.
We're gonna have a chill one. Amy helped me pack up some of my snacks. I've started writing a list of things I need to pack for tomorrow, but Amy's going to work tomorrow, so it's just gonna be us. And I'll just see what I'm doing and whether I vlog it or not. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning. Tomorrow we fly out. It's like a little bit later in the morning. It's like 9 o'clock, I think. I woke up this morning at about 7, but I've stayed in bed just because I'm feeling unmotivated and just kind of like exhausted. Last night, Amy and I were talking about how we just feel like mentally so drained, but we didn't even do much yesterday. Like, it wasn't like we were running around doing crazy amount of work or errands or anything. Winston's here with me and he's so cute. He brought me his little fish toy there. So I'm gonna get up and get in the shower. Oh, and I just got my negative COVID test. So this is the little text message you get that says that you're negative and that you don't have any signs of COVID. So I'm okay to get on the plane tomorrow. But last night I finally went back on Instagram after not being on there for like 5 or 6 days. I kind of told everyone just a really small amount of what's going on and why I haven't been on and why I might not be on for the rest of the week or the next couple weeks. I'm not really sure, and that I was vlogging it. But that was probably the one I was the most scared about because it's kind of like real time. Like, I'm doing this vlog with you guys, but I can choose not to publish this. No one will ever see this and no one will know what's going on. But Instagram, it's like obviously real time, and as soon as I put it on my stories, everyone knows. And so all of last night and this morning I've just been fielding messages just saying how sorry they are and that they're wishing that the travel goes well and that they hope that we can get there in time. And it shows just how incredible my family and friends are, but it's a little overwhelming. Okay guys, I'm finally up and I got myself dressed and ready, and Amy's at work today like I said before, so I'm going to spend the day packing and then hopefully Amy will be home and we can go over everything, make sure we're prepped for tomorrow. If you guys have seen our other travel vlogs, you would know that packing videos and the packing day are probably one of my favorite vlogs to film literally ever. I think packing is like the most exciting bit, not the most exciting bit, but it's like one of the most exciting parts about like going away and like traveling and going on a trip. So I'm a little bit excited to be doing this because regardless of what's going on, we're still going on a plane again, and we haven't done that in over a year. Oh no, that's not true. We were there in April, but it feels like it's been over a year. So today I'm feeling a little bit more positive. I'm just excited to see my brothers because we've been in lockdown and haven't been able to see each other. I'm just gonna relax, take a breather today, be a little bit happier just while I'm feeling it, and do a bit of packing. Okay, so I've cleaned up all the clothes and I've pulled all of the extra clothes that I think I'm gonna pack for this, but honestly I don't know how many clothes I'm gonna need for a week in quarantine, because like it's not like we're going out, but I mean we are going out to the hospital I guess, and I don't want to look like a slob. But in all seriousness, I don't know how many clothes I need. No one makes a vlog about packing for hotel quarantine. Winston's here helping as well. Okay, I think I've packed all my clothes and I put it in that vacuum bag that Amy picked me up the other day, but honestly like it doesn't look like a lot, and I'm a notorious overpacker, but seriously it doesn't look like a lot. Okay, this one's just got my travel skincare in it. I keep a full like set of Sukin skincare. It's just like a cleanser, a toning mist and a moisturizer, so I'll take that. I don't know if mixing my Ordinary normally and this is gonna like break out my skin, but I feel like there's gonna be a lot of other things that are gonna break out my skin this week, so. Okay, Winston and I have now moved to the floor of our bedroom and we're sitting in front of our like TV cabinet, which also doubles as our bookshelf, and I'm trying to decide on what kind of books I'm gonna bring to keep me busy. Sorry, I entirely forgot to vlog this bit. We're actually in the car now. Amy is here. We're in the car. We went and picked up the Kmart stuff. It's just in the back seat there. So I'll show you everything that we ordered. Sitting in the petrol station right now and I'm laughing so hard from Amy. And I just realized how much I'm going to miss her this week. Okay, we're back home now. We made it back home with like 10 minutes or so into the block. But now that Amy's home, my mood has entirely picked up and I'm much happier and like this is a little bit more fun. you heard that. Okay, I'm just unpacking my Winston. Can you? Oh, I'm so excited that I got to like keep us occupied and like keep us busy and give us things to do, so we're not just sitting on our phone the whole time. So obviously, antibacterial wipes, a deck of playing cards, because that's gonna just be like so many hours of entertainment. So we got coloring pencils. So they're like, I don't know if you guys have seen these before, but they're like adult coloring books. And I got us a search word, like one of those just easy kind of big search word books. And then I got this other fun book, which I don't really know, but it's 250 mixed puzzles. And I thought that could be kind of fun. So, oh God, they're like math puzzles. Okay, most of my bag is packed there. I'm gonna put my clothes and my shoes here, but we're gonna do the vacuum thing now. I've never done it before, but I think Amy's done them before.
I surely have.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna detach my vacuum. Amy's just reminiscing.
I'm having FOMO.
Alright, I feel like I've just packed it, but I already feel like it's over.
It's so over.
No, it's not. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for me to be overweight on this luggage, because what the hell am I going to go do? Like, okay guys, that is it, all packed up and ready. That's my suitcase with my list of the last minute stuff and my stuff ready for tomorrow as well. Okay guys, we are obviously in bed now. It is like 9:30 now, so Amy's exhausted because she had an early day.
I go to bed at 9:30 every night.
Yeah, true. We do go to bed at this time every night. We're both a little bit sad, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the longest that we've been apart, or we're going to be apart, since we got together.
Yeah. Which is pretty amazing that, you know, we've gone 2.5 years and,
yeah,
you know, we've not been apart longer than
a few
couple
days.
of days. Yeah.
But anyway, we will...
Nevertheless, we will power on.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. This is it. We're just going out the door. It's like 5:20. We're supposed to leave by 5:15, so we're a bit behind.